The sixth video in your TPS Cloud Axis guided tour is about setting up your invoice templates. Once you start billing, you'll want to be familiar with our invoice templates. Here under Tools, Templates, you'll find the Template Editor where you have the ability to edit invoices, statements, collection letters, custom letters, payment templates, and workflow templates. You can see on the Invoices tab, you have a long list of the invoice templates TPS has provided for you. We've seen what works well for firms, and we've tried to include everything you might want to use on your invoices. Of course, you can use your own templates too. Make sure you watch these videos on this screen to see how you'd go about editing these templates. Pay close attention to the variables section and watch this video because we use variables to pull information from TPS directly into your invoice so you don't have to search for the info and manually type it in each time. Variables can be your best friend, so don't skip this video. Once you've worked on this section of TPS Cloud Axis and you have the invoices catered to your liking, you'll want to choose one to be your default invoice template, meaning when you go to create an invoice, TPS will use the designated template by default unless you change it. You can set that default invoice for all of your clients here in the Tools, Firm Properties under the Invoicing tab. There's a video here that shows you how to do that. Again, this is where you set it up for all of your clients. If there's a template you don't want to set for all of your clients, but you do want to make it the default for a specific client, you can do that here on the client screen. Click Edit to go to the Client Properties, and on the Billing tab here where it says Invoice. Of course, there's a video here to explain that as well. And even with default templates established, you can still change the invoice template during the billing process if you decide just for that instance there's a better template to use. You'll see that here as you're creating the bill. If you don't change it here, it'll use whatever default template is set up for this client. Remember, TPS offers a conversion service that will import your clients, employees, work codes, and if you're coming from a different program, it'll convert your WIP. If you're moving from our TPS on-premise version into TPS Cloud Axis, it'll bring in your WIP, AR, and history. For conversion pricing, please contact our support team toll-free at 1-888-877-2231 or shoot us an email at axis_conversions@tpssoftware.com.